What you saying, ladies and gents? Yes, it is your boy BucketHatSam, and we are back again today for another video. Today's video, I'm doing my Game Week 31 Premier League predictions, and it's been a very, very long time since I've done a Premier League predictions video. As I said, I'm coming back every week. Don't you worry about that. So for that, guys, smash that like button and do subscribe if you're new to the channel. And first game, we've got to go in the early kickoff. It is Liverpool second in the league against Watford, who are 18th. And Liverpool, this is integral, this game. They could go top of the league if they win this. We know Salah's record against Watford is huge. Realistically, I think we all know Liverpool are going to go to the cleaners with this. I know Trent, there's a bit of worry about him not starting, but even without him, they've got so much strength and depth in this squad. You'd expect them to go out all guns blazing to get that top spot, to put the pressure onto Man City. So for this, I'm going to go for a 3-0 home win to Liverpool. Now on to our next game. It is Brighton hosting Norwich, and the two of these sides are really out of form. Both of them are. Both of them losing their last 5 games on the spin, and Brighton's form has been dreadful. Considering they got off to such a good start, it's really, really gone sour for them. And Norwich just need wins. They are desperate at this stage now. They're bottom of the league. I think there's very, very slim chance of them staying up, but they have to get a result here, and I don't think they're going to do it at the Amex Stadium. I'm going to go for a Brighton 2-0 home win. And now on to our next game, where Burnley host Manchester City, and this one again is another really tough one to call. Manchester City need wins as well, but also do Burnley. Burnley, they're at home at Turf Moor. Can they surprise us? I doubt it. And that's 11 games these two sides have met. Manchester City have won 10 of them, and there's only been 1 draw. The form doesn't suggest Burnley are going to do anything here, but there has been big upsets in the time. But I think Man City are going to leapfrog Liverpool after their win and go back to the top. I'm going to go for a 3-0 away win to Manchester City. Chelsea, Brentford. Now, Brentford have had a bit of a resurgence, winning 2 in the last 3 games. But Chelsea, since all the troubles going on off the field, they've won 5 on the bounce now, and they're at home. And I think they're going to get another win here. I can't see anything stopping Chelsea right now. They're on that crash course to sustain that spot in 3rd place, and I think they will keep it. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Chelsea home win. Leeds versus Southampton. Southampton went on that course where they just could not stop winning. The results were coming in thick and fast, but they've kind of had a really dip in form, losing 3 on the bounce now, whereas Leeds, they're the complete opposite. Since Marsh has come in, things have turned around. Yes, you could question whether they've been lucky in these games, but they're getting points on the board, and they're starting to pull away from that drop zone. They're now 7 points clear, and I think realistically now, I think they're safe with those results. This is a huge game though. They can finally, I think, cement their place to stay up in the Premier League with a win, and I think they'll do it here. I think they're going to win 1-0 home win against Southampton. Who knows who will score, but that's my prediction. Now to the derby, 8th versus 9th, Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Aston Villa. This one's a really, really difficult one to call. Both sides having pretty similar form. Wolves winning 2 in their last 5 games, whereas Villa have won 3 in their last 5. Really, really difficult one to call. At the Molineux, who knows what's going to go on here? This could be really could go either way. But one thing I can tell you, Wolves don't concede many goals. They like to shut up shop. So I tell you now, there's not going to be many goals in this game. I think it's going to be a really nervy fixture because this is a huge game. Villa could catch the Wolves with a win here, but I do think Wolves will win this one. I'm going to go for a 1-0 home win to the Wolves. Man United versus Leicester. And Leicester have kind of really turned around their form recently with 3 wins in the last 4 games, and Man United doing Man United things. They're getting results, but off the field, there's a lot of stuff going on with Harry Maguire with his recent booing. So I think Man United are going to come out and really try and prove a point here, because a lot of questions on the way they've been playing and the results, even though they've only lost 1 in the last 5 games. But there's always question marks when it comes to Man United, because realistically, 6th spot isn't good enough. And if they lose, West Ham could easily catch them. And they've fallen behind Tottenham, so there's a lot of things going on and off the field. But I do think Man United are going to prove a point here. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Manchester United home win. West Ham versus Everton, and Everton obviously getting a win in that last game. Everton are sat in 17th place, just above that drop zone. They really need results, and they are desperate. They're coming up against a West Ham side who obviously are focusing on the Europa League, but they also want to get into those European spots. They're currently sat in 7th spot, which means a Europa Conference League spot. Could they really push in and maybe get that 6th spot for the Europa League? Who knows? I think potentially they could, but West Ham Everton, it's just a really difficult one to call. It's really horrible. These are one of those games where I was looking at the form, I was trying to work out, and you can see it going either way. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Now the next game, Tottenham versus Newcastle. This is a huge game for the top 4. Obviously, Tottenham have to win every game, realistically, if they want to make that top 4. Keep applying pressure to Arsenal and keep doing what they've been doing. Tottenham, can they do it? Who knows? With 4 wins in the last 5, that's the form that they need to keep up. Whereas Newcastle were on that resurgence of form after the recent signings in January. They won 3 on the spin, but then now they've lost 2 on the bounce. They're sat in 14th spot. Could they get top half the table? Who knows? But I do think Tottenham are going to win this one, and I think Kane and Son are going to be huge for this. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Tottenham home win. Now to our final game of the game week. Crystal Palace host Arsenal on Monday night. Patrick Vieira coming up against Arsenal. This again is a really difficult one to call. Really 2 good sides that are hard to split. But I do think there's something about Patrick Vieira's men here, and the fact that Mikel Arteta got manager of the month. That's always a bad sign. The form dips straight after. So I'm going to go for an upset here. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Crystal Palace home win. And that is it, guys. My game week 31 Premier League predictions. Please do smash that like button. Comment all of your predictions below and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And let me know what other kind of content you want to see coming, because content will be coming thick and fast. But thank you for watching, guys. BucketHatSam over and out. Thank you. Goodbye.